What's going on, my friend? It's Jeff Newport from ChasingStrength.com. And in today's video, we're going to answer the question, should you stop doing the kettlebell clean and press? Let's dive in, shall we? Here's another question for you may have not thought of, but can you actually limit your gains, from doing too much or too many clean and presses, right? According to the law of accommodation, you actually can. All right. It states the adaptation response diminishes over time through exposure to a repeated stimulus. That was a mouthful. So hopefully it'll be up here on the screen and we'll cover that again, right? Just to let it sink in. The adaptation response diminishes over time through exposure to a repeated stimulus. In other words, if all you do is X, or in this case, clean and presses, then clean and presses cease to have a positive impact on you, right? So at least that's it in theory. We all know that you can make phenomenal gains from doing just clean and presses. And for many people, for relatively long periods of time. But, and here's a big but, one T, not two, okay? Not if you do the same workout all the time. Something must change. The stimulus to drive the results you're looking for, right? The adaptation that creates the results you're looking for, that stimulus must change in somehow, right? Some way, shape, or form. So how do you balance the law of accommodation with another physiological law or principle, better yet, called the SAID principle, right? The SAID principle is a specific adaptation to an imposed demand. In other words, you get what you train for. Some people actually state that you get exactly and only what you train for. I think that's a little too extreme. But in layman's terms, you have to practice the skill of strength in order to get stronger, right? So it seems like a dilly of a pickle, to quote Ned Flanders from The Simpsons. So how do we do this? Well, consider changing the following variables in your training program, okay? Number one, the load, right? Or the weight that you're going to use. Number two, the reps per set. Number three, the number of sets you do in a given training period, right? Or a workout. Number four, the rest periods between sets. Number five, the tempo of the exercise. For example, a slow negative on the press. And number six, the order. So instead of doing clean and presses, right, one press following a clean, you could do all your cleans followed by all your presses, which would be a complex, okay? Or you can change the exercise altogether and use what's known as specialized variety, which are similar exercises like in the same family, so to speak, that train the same muscles, right? Or the same muscle groups, but with a slightly different stimulus. For example, right? Let's use the clean. We'll put these up here on the screen so you can see it. So for the clean, you'd have the bottoms up clean, you'd have a high pull, and you'd have a double swing. Not exactly the clean, but there's transfer over to the clean, okay? Same, but different. For the press, you have the bottoms up press, the push press, the jerk, a press with a super slow negative, a 1 1/4 press, a V-sit press, a SOTS press, and a seesaw press, right? Just to name a few. There's more in the press family for sure. So as you can see, there's lots of variety in there, admittedly more in the press, right? As I just mentioned, than the clean, but a lot nonetheless. So look, if your progress has stalled using the clean and press, start manipulating one or more of these variables. So if you want a done for you program, you can grab a copy of my program called The Giant X. And again, I've done all that for you. You're still going to put heavy weight overhead, and you're still going to build a stronger press, and you're still going to build a more muscular upper body, and you will still build a bigger engine. You just won't have to try and figure it out all by yourself. I'll leave a link to the program in the description below this video, okay? And if you really want to step it up a notch, challenge yourself to learn how to do the clean and the jerk, right? When performed correctly, I call it the real muscle building fat burner. Think of it as the big brother to the kettlebell swing, right? If that interests you, I'll also leave a link to a program in the video description below. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, click the like button, smash the subscribe button, share it with a friend, leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, until next time, my friend, stay strong.